Welcome to the Senate Oversight Committee. You have 3 minutes.
All right. Thank you to the senators who are here. My name is Jack Sterns. I go by Jack as a nickname. I'm a resident of Orion Township, and I'm a registered independent. First, I want to begin by thanking the Oversight Committee today for allowing me the opportunity to present my concerns regarding what happened here in Michigan and in Oakland and in Wayne County on November 3rd and 4th of the 2020 election. I realize that the process of oversight can be trying and tedious, but it is nonetheless an important part of transparency, which I think we can all agree is something that is necessary and critical when it comes to having a free and fair election. The people here today are in the spirit of seeking closure and answers for what many believe was a potential miscarriage of justice in the form of voting irregularities, rule breaking, manipulation, or outright fraud. And these are issues which must be addressed. We hope that today the committee will also approach in good faith the concerns raised and take every effort to address and answer questions, as well as correct problems and mistakes which occurred during the election where they exist. What I'm offering today is my impassioned plea, my emotional cadence, which will hopefully spur the committee to act in the interests of justice and integrity. The allegations of what transpired at TCF are in no short supply, and you have no doubt heard them and will continue to hear them. I can say that for my part, what I heard and witnessed myself, admittedly through secondhand sources, was appalling and bears enough credence to warrant a full and complete audit. The allegations are serious, and anyone in this committee who values the integrity of our electoral process should find them highly troubling. They should not be dismissed or ignored. I offer this plea not because I am disappointed in the results, but because the response by our governor's office, by the Secretary of State, and by administrators of Wayne County to legitimate questions and concerns has been wholly and astonishingly unsatisfactory. There is a vital component of our representative democracy, of our republic, that allows for any government action, and that is consent of the governed. And this is achieved foremost through our duly and properly elected representatives, with whom we as citizens trust to make decisions, laws, restrictions, and punishments for the general populace on the assumption, the belief as it were, that they hold their positions legitimately and through legitimate election. If a portion of the population believes that their representatives from the lowest office to the highest were not elected fairly, properly, or legitimately, then it throws the whole system through which we agree to be governed, in effect, this experiment of a republic, of a liberal democracy, into question. We have seen this happen in many places throughout the world, and we like to think that it can't happen here or it doesn't happen here. But when there are signs, when people witness irregularities, be they subtle or blatant, or when there are occurrences which make no logical sense, then it should be concerning to everyone, not just the side that lost. Benjamin Franklin famously called our proposed system of governments in our nation's infancy, quote, a republic, if you can keep it. This relies on the consent of the governed, so that we are not merely subjects under the whims of tyranny. Do not simply tell us that everything went smoothly, that there's nothing to see here. Do not tell us to shut up and crawl back into our holes. These are actions of people who are not in control of a transparent election, and these are not the actions of a government who values the consent of which it governs.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Any questions? Thank you.
I submitted this in email to the committee so you can read it in full.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate your time.